friends, welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangie, and the video that you are about to watch has literally been a year in the making. For those of you who are new here, back on May 4th of 2021, our back basement wall collapsed due to hydrostatic pressure. And I'm sorry if this is a repeat for those who have been sticking around. I just feel like I'm supposed to do the backstory, you know what I mean? Anyway, so during the process of recovering our home, there were decisions that had to be made. And you'll see in this video that part of the damage that was done to the top floor was that our laminate flooring had buckled. And so since the floor was about, I don't know, somewhere around 20 years old, we knew that there's no way that we would be able to match the floor. Plus we didn't really want to. When we first bought this house, the flooring that we put in the bedrooms, we wanted to do through the whole house, but our funds were limited. So now that we were in a position where we had to replace the floors, we decided to go ahead and do what we originally wanted to do, which was to put that flooring down. So the floors, and I explained this in the video, are very much darker than what the floors were. And so because of that, I decided that I would have to update the kitchen cabinet colors, and then it became a whole thing. So this is the beginning process. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is part one. For those of you who follow us, you know that we still have a lot to do. But now that the addition is completed, I know that I will be able to hopefully get more kitchen update videos out, so there won't be such a huge gap in between. So I hope you all enjoy this video that was started a year ago. So without further ado, let's get to the beginning of the kitchen transformation. Hey friends, welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie. I'm actually out at the homestead checking on the animals, and I am going to take down some cabinetry that's in the kitchen. Hopefully I have enough time. I got to take Parker to karate, but I wanted to show you something really quick. Okay. So, all right. So here's what I am going to attempt to do before I have to take Parker to karate. I've never been a fan of this right here. And you guys know that I'm getting ready to redo my kitchen because we're getting new floors. As you can see, we've had some buckling here, and so we're just going to replace all of the laminate floors throughout the common areas of the top floor. And I mentioned this in an Instagram story, but the floors that we're going to get are what's in the bedrooms. Let me show you what that looks like in case you weren't here when we bought this house. All right, so this is the floor in Emily's room. We love this laminate flooring. It's called Tobacco Barn, and that's what we're going to put throughout the rest of the house. And so with my cabinets looking like that, it's just going to make for a dark kitchen, and I don't want that. So the plan is to paint the top cabinets like an antique white, and to paint the lowers a color very similar to this. This is called Aqua Smoke, and I love that color. It's a blue-gray, and it's just beautiful. So the plan is to do the lowers in that color, and also this pantry we're gonna do in that color. So anyway, and then I also have some hardware picked out. The hardware is going to be an oil rubbed bronze. I have got some handles like this, but cleaner lines for the cabinets, and then I have the cupped drawer pulls for the drawers. So anyway, I'm really excited. So this is not only going to be getting out of my way, but it's also going to allow all that natural light from the kitchen window to come in. And the electrician is going to put in a can light right here. So that way, I didn't want to get a pendant light just because, you know, I want to keep it as classic as possible, something that's going to age well. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to set y'all up to see this. Maybe in the freezer? That's not going to work. I'll figure this out. So I'm not gonna be able to take that out with just the drill like I was hoping to because the screws are stripped. I did get the crown molding off. So before I take Parker to a karate, which we gotta leave in like 10 minutes, I am gonna take this out. So I'm just gonna take that. And you can feel the 3 months of dirt that's piled up. What did I do with the... actually helping at all. There we go. I'm in it to win it, baby. So I'm just using the utility knife to cut the caulk. Just opened up like 3 feet of counter space. Holy cow, look at that. Holy cow, look at that. Holy cow. That like really opens up the space. All I can do at the moment, if you caught our live from last night, which was Monday, and I'll try to link an iCard or something. I talked about what I'm planning on doing once I open this up and that. I'm hoping to do new backsplash, hopefully. But anyway, look at that. I mean, doesn't that make it look so much bigger? That's crazy. All right, so next project is going to be tackling that. I just gotta figure out how to take out stripped screws. All right, I'm sorry, I'm doing a terrible job at filming this. So I'm having a hard time because the screws are stripped. I bought a stripped screw kit, and that is not working well for me. I don't know if I'm just not putting enough pressure on the thing or not, but I'm gonna keep going, do the best I can. But that looks awesome. I can't believe how much counter space that's opened up, and this is already looking better. It's kind of hard to tell how much open this is. We've taken these out, and I've taken some of the trim off and the crown molding up there. There is a hole, oh, there it is, that you can see. That's where the light, this light, the wires come out. So anyway, we'll probably have to come back and finish this another day. I'm probably gonna have to get help. I really am trying to avoid getting help because I want to do it myself, but I'm really getting frustrated with these screws. All right, I'm losing light, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. But I've got the front balance off. I've got this top part loose. I need someone who knows what they're doing with electricity to get that unhooked. But yeah, so still working on this. Yeah, it's just gonna take some time and a little bit more patience. All right, you guys, so I thought that some of the screws were stripped because our drill bit was not fitting in there. Turns out they were square, and Jack knew exactly what to do, and so he was able to help me take the rest of this out. So look how much space that opened up. So I've got like 3 feet more of counter space, and now we have all of this awesome space above the counter. I love it, love it, love it. So our friend who's an electrician is gonna put in a can light for me up here over the sink, and it looks awesome. Jack is working on putting the under cabinet lighting back under it. If you see this yellow right here, this is the color the kitchen was when we got here, and then of course I painted it this grayish color. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm hoping to be able to put some new tile through here, some subway tile, but we'll see how that pans out. Yeah, so good stuff happening. Well, hello friends, it is another day. No air conditioner still, so it is horribly hot and muggy in here. Sorry for the bare arms, but that is why. It is just really miserable hot. So I'm actually gonna start on taking down some of this tile. I'm gonna do a different backsplash. Don't know if I'm gonna just paint or if I'm gonna do a peel and stick tile. We'll just kind of have to wait and see what's available. So I'm gonna try very, very gently to take the tile down using a hammer and my hammer and this thing, which I saw somebody on a YouTube video do it, talking about how to take backsplash down without damaging the drywall, and that is the goal. So I'm just going to use the hammer. I'm going to put this just right here, and then gently tap it, and then hopefully this will pop off without doing any significant damage to the wall. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these outlet covers off, and I'm just going to work in sections. Like I said, it's really hot. It's also late. It's 6:49. I don't want to be here very long. So I'm going to just try to get maybe from here to maybe the middle tonight. Yeah, and I'm just trying to do some things here and there to make me feel like I'm being proactive as part of the recovery process. So, Jack just got here. I also want to show you guys that I'm covering the countertops because we're going to be keeping these, at least for now. But on one of the videos that I was watching, he was talking about how, you know, when tile falls, it can really scratch the surface of your counter no matter what kind of countertop you have. So I do want to make sure that I'm doing what I can to prevent it from scratching or getting any sort of nicks. Hey guys, it is another day. I don't know how many days I've been at this because I've just been doing like 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there. But I actually have a little while to tackle this, and I feel like I finally hit a stride, and I feel like I've figured out something that actually works more quickly. Now, I don't know if this is the right thing to do because clearly I am not I'm not in construction, I'm not a professional, but I think I'm doing okay. It is taking off some of the drywall, but I don't have any like holes to speak of. I do have a couple of places where my chisel kind of went down into the drywall a little bit, but that's nothing that spackle and sanding can't handle. Hey, look who's here. So I'll show you what I'm doing, or what I have figured out works quicker. Let me turn you around. Okay, so what I have figured out is that by breaking the tiles first, it's really loud and it's obnoxious, but by breaking the tiles first and then using my little putty knife that someone got for me. We have an Amazon wish list. Some of our viewers have been asking us to do that so they can help us get things that we need to recover the home. So I put this on the wish list and it arrived, and this has really been super duper handy. Anyway, so I break the tiles, then I put this right here behind the grout, and then I take the hammer and just tap it, and then it just sends the tiles down. So I've also figured out, I have this mostly for protection, but it also makes it easy to gather up all the broken tiles and throw them away. So I'm gonna keep at this. I'm almost done with this wall, so that's pretty awesome. I'm done with this wall, so hopefully I'll get this done and a little bit of this one done before I have to go pick up Emily from work. Alright friends, the tile is finally down. This wall did fine. This wall just needs, the brown paper has to be sealed, a little bit of mud over it, sand it down, and then either do the peel and stick or paint. This is fine. This came off really well. But for some reason, this wall was horrible. It literally broke apart while I was trying to take it off. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to, I don't know if this is just, you know, patching like some of the holes. It just crumbled while I was trying to work with it. So I don't know if that's gonna have to be completely replaced, if it's gonna have to be just, you know, patched and then maybe skimmed. I don't know. This wall did a lot better than the other wall. There are a couple of places though that are going to have to be patched. But yeah, this is not at all how I wanted it to turn out, but it's what we've got. So I'm going to have to do my research and figure out the cheapest and easiest way to fix all of this. Hey everyone, it is September, I think the 18th, pretty sure. I'm starting to paint my cabinets. Please excuse the mess. All right, so I've already prepped this section of the kitchen cabinets. I've taped off some sections. I've washed everything down in the TSP cleaner, which is a pre-paint cleaner. It's a degreaser. Works really well and dries really fast. I also have the top holes. I don't know if you can see right here. I have the top holes of all of the cabinets filled because the hardware that we selected for this is just slightly longer than what was there before. So we had to fill that in. The top cabinets are going to be Dover white. I don't know if you can see this color right here. This is actually a Sherwin Williams color, but we are using a Valspar paint. This is a cabinet and furniture paint by Valspar. You get this at Lowe's, and I got it in satin. So that is what the top cabinets are gonna be. So it's not really picking up, but this is like a grayish blue-gray color, and it's a couple of shades darker than what I have in my living room. And even if I were to ever change that, I still really like this color. So I don't know if you can see that. Again, that is a Sherwin Williams color and a Valspar paint. This is the bottom cabinets. All right, so we're gonna put you on time lapse, and I'm going to start with this cabinet right here. Okay, so the top base part of the cabinets have all got their first coat. We're gonna let that dry before we get to the doors. Now I did paint this yesterday. It's completely dry. This does not go on, doesn't coat very well in the first coat. So I'm really hoping that the second coat is it and then it's gonna look good. I do have some drips that I'm going to get with, I have a light sanding block. So I'm just gonna go around, see if I have anything that needs to be sanded smooth. And then I will start on the second coat. Emily, who does not want to be filmed right now, is working on the lower cabinets, and y'all, this color is beautiful. I'm so glad we picked this one. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. This is the second color. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if y'all can see right there. It's gonna be hard to see until we get it on the doors and stuff, but it's so pretty. Okay, friends, so we've got a first coat on everything, but I am very pleased with the colors. This is gonna be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Again, please forgive the mess. Seems like when we do projects like this, everything just gets totally wrecked. Okay, so when we come back, we'll be going second coat.